The training arena aboard the Vraxian dreadnought buzzed with cruel laughter. Rows of scaled aliens, tall, armored, and proud, stood around the central sparring ring. They were soldiers of the Vrax Dominion, conquerors of 1,000 worlds. Today, they had a new specimen to test, a human cadet from the Deathworld called Earth. To them, humans were a curiosity, fragile, soft-skinned, from a world that seemed designed to kill its own inhabitants. Poisonous animals, crushing gravity, unstable weather, it was a miracle they even survived their own planet. And yet, somehow, the Dominion's high command had allowed one of these primitives to enroll in the elite training corps. The cadet stood in the center of the ring, a woman, compact and calm, wearing the dark gray uniform of the Terran Defense Corps. Her name tag simply read Reed. No rank, no flair. Just Reed. Commander Korvac loomed over her, towering more than 7 feet tall. His exoskeletal plates shimmered under the arena lights, and his 4-clawed arms folded with smug superiority. Human, he hissed, his mandibles clacking. Your species' presence here is a mockery of discipline. You will demonstrate your so-called combat skills, or crawl back to your mudball in shame. Reed didn't move. Her heartbeat was steady. Her gaze, sharp. Korvac's tone turned venomous. Do you not understand an order, Deathworlder? Still no response. Just silence. The watching soldiers laughed. Someone shouted, maybe it's too scared to speak. Korvac sneered, stepped forward, and slapped her across the face. The sound echoed through the chamber, a sharp crack that silenced the crowd. Reed staggered half a step from the impact. Her cheek reddened. Then she looked up. Her eyes, pale gray, cold as vacuum, locked onto his. 30 seconds, she said quietly. Korvac's mandibles twitched in confusion. What? 30 seconds, she repeated. That's how long you'll last. The laughter returned, louder this time. The commander's upper lip curled in mock amusement. Such confidence from a creature without armor. Reed didn't answer. She just shifted her stance, barely noticeable. Feet planted. Shoulders loose. Hands low. Then she moved. To most in the arena, what followed was a blur. Reed closed the distance in less than a heartbeat, slipping past the commander's guard with inhuman precision. Her elbow slammed into the side of his thorax, metal-hard bone cracking under the strike. Before he could react, her knee crushed into his lower limb joint, sending him crashing to one side. He roared, spinning with rage and pain. His secondary arms lashed out, claws slicing the air. Reed ducked beneath them, pivoted, and drove a knife-hand strike into the soft gap between his armor plates at the base of his neck. A strangled gasp escaped his throat. 15 seconds. Korvac stumbled backward, wheezing. His internal fluid leaked from the wound, dark and viscous. He tried to raise his arms again, but Reed was already behind him. She locked an arm around his thick neck, hooked her leg, and leveraged his weight, slamming him face first into the metal floor. The entire arena shuddered. 23 seconds. He struggled, but the human's grip was iron. His limbs twitched weakly as she pressed a pressure point beneath his jawline, a move adapted from a dozen Deathworld predators. His body went limp, consciousness fading. 29 seconds. Reed released him. The commander hit the floor with a heavy thud, his breathing ragged, his pride shattered. 30 seconds. The arena was silent. Every alien soldier stared, unmoving. The humans stood over their fallen commander, calm as if she'd merely finished a morning exercise. She wiped a bit of green blood off her knuckles and said, "Permission to leave the ring." No one spoke. Even the recording drones hovered silently, unsure whether to continue documenting what had just occurred. Finally, an instructor from the Dominion's training staff, a grizzled warrior with half his mandibles missing, broke the silence. By the Dominion code, he muttered, she warned him. Reed turned to the crowd, her tone flat. Earth doesn't make soldiers, she said. It makes survivors. Then she walked away, leaving the ring and the stunned silence behind her. It was the first recorded instance in Vraxian history of a commander being incapacitated in less than 30 seconds, by a species the Dominion had classified as biologically inferior. From that day forward, whenever a Vraxian warrior mocked a human, someone would whisper the same warning. Careful. Remember what happened to Korvac.